Hello everybody, this is Captain Jerwa bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm actually at home now instead of being at college, so I have a lot less time to record, but I got some good battles the other night, so I thought I might as well upload one of them. This was a very good battle. I'll just show you the team preview here really quick. Basically, well, I'm on the other side, as you can see. My team is the team that is all PU Pokemon, and if in case you don't know, PU is like the tier below NU. It's like the NU of the NUs. All these Pokemon are considered extremely bad. Except, in my opinion, some of them are actually really good and can hold their own against many of the top NUs. So yeah, and his team is basically a lot of the top NUs except for the Kangaskhan, but he's got the four RUs that drop down to NU, Jinx, Scolipede, and Primeape, so I'm definitely going to be fighting an uphill battle this entire game. But anyway, let's get right into this. Let's see there. So he's going to lead off with Primeape. I'm going to lead off with my Relicanth because I thought he would lead off with Scolipede. I just wanted to head smash him, take him out. But obviously I do not want to stand on that Primeape because he can close combat. Admittedly, my team kind of has a problem with fighting types like Banded Sock. Kind of destroys my team, but this is kind of just more of a fun team. He turns out, I know Seviper can basically take on his Primeape really well, and he sends in his Scolipede. As you remember, I am Scarf Seviper, so he's just going to die straight off the bat, 100%, no Focus Sash. Scarf Seviper is too powerful. People never expect it. Oh man, it's just so good. Anyway, that does give him a free switch into Seismitoad, so he is going to be able to get up his Stealth Rocks, but I'm going to be able to get a free switch into my Blossom here. In this turn, I thought he would switch into Primeape because it has Vital Spirit, so it would be immune to Sleep Powder, but he instead just switches into Jinx, so if I did Sleep Powder, then this thing would have just been totally crippled and would not have given me any problems. But yeah, anyway, so I'll just go for a Giga Drain. I am going to go into my Stunfisk here because I was expecting the Lovely Kiss, which he does indeed doing. This is a Rest Sleep Talk Stunfisk, so it is basically the perfect sleep fodder. And this turn, I know since Stunfisk is so unbelievably bulky, it can take a Life Orb Ice Beam from a Jinx. I just wanted to try to get off a Discharge, maybe paralyze him, and if not, maybe get off an Earth Power, get some good damage. And I do get off some good damage, so he's going to die from 3 more Life Orb hits, which is pretty good. I still am not quite sure what his set is. I think he's just Life Orb 3 attacks, maybe Ice Beam, Psychic Focus Blast / Shadow Ball, I'm not sure. But anyway, he's at really low health now, so I can just bring in my Eradicate. Eradicate is actually really fast. It is I think it's either base 97 or base 102 speed. I should probably know that because that's kind of important for Threshold to pass. But anyway, I just U-turned out. I could have gone for Facade, but I thought I might as well U-turn in case he switches, which he does, to get the switch initiative. And now I can go into my Wormadam, which is basically a normal type counter. This is physically defensive, Steel Bug, excellent typing. It's just like a little fortress. Takes that fake out like nothing, even though it was a crit. And I thought he was going to switch to his Jinx because usually all you see Wormadam do is set up Stealth Rocks, so I thought maybe he would try to switch into Jinx to get, just so he wouldn't die to Stealth Rocks to switch in, but no, he stays in, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks next turn, knowing he's just gonna sit here chipping away at me with Earthquake, which is not doing too much, but he actually does end up switching this turn to Mr. Revis, which is kind of weird. I guess he realized that he wasn't going to accomplish too much just sitting in there Earthquaking. He really wouldn't, because I do have Protect also, just for getting Leftovers recovery, and because, I mean, it's Wormadam, it has no move pool, I mean, come on now. Anyway, I just want to Toxic this Misdreavus just to, if he has the Heal Bell, to kind of force him to go into it, because I know if he does have it, then I'll get a free switch this turn, because I go into my Blossom. And so I go into Blossom now, and he does not end up going for the Heal Bell here. He goes for a double Willow. I guess he maybe expected me to switch into Relicanth or Seviper or something, I don't know. Or Blossom, I mean, because this Blossom does not have Aromatherapy, so it is kind of weak to status. But So it seems that his set is just like Pain Split, Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, and Shadow Ball, so no Heal Bell, and that is very good because Misdreavus is a huge problem to the rest of my team. It shuts down Raticate and Seviper, which are my two main sweepers at this point. I do have Relicanth, but he has the Seismitoad, which is basically the ultimate counter to Relicanth, so he's just oddly going to stay in here and let his biggest like wall threat thing die to Toxic, which I'm fine with, you know, like Blossoms, even through the taunt, it's able to take like 2 or 3 Shadow Balls, I think he went for, so pretty awesome. Blossom is a beastly special wall. In one of my earlier videos I uploaded, it took a +2 Ice Beam from a Gorvis. Oh man. Anyway, he goes into Primeape. This is his hugest threat now, and I know that if I have Seviper at a good amount of health, then, oh, that's a lag spike. If I have Seviper at a good amount of health, I can take any hit from this Primeape and basically just take it out, because like I didn't realize it until I was playing some mini battles last night, but fighting actually does not resist poison, so yeah, I can take any hit and take him out with a Sludge Bomb if I keep Seviper at a high amount of health. But anyway, he goes into Seismitoad on Relicanth. I do not want to risk him going for Rain Dance or doing any other shenanigans, which he does end up going for, so I'm just going to stay in, kind of sack my Relicanth, go for the Double Edge, but he goes for Knockoff. So now I'm like, okay, well this turn he's going to go for like Earth Power or Scald, so I'm going to go right into Blossom, because it is such a beastly special wall. I think a crit Scald does, oh wait, no, that wasn't a crit. That's just a regular Scald, does 9%. So it means I can live 2 of them out, like, after the burn damage, and go for the Giga Drain. But he does not want his Seismitoad to die, so he's just going to decide to use up his Death Fodder at this point. So it is 5-3, but his Pokemon are a lot better than mine, so I'm still going to need to be very careful. Like, the Primeape and Kangaskhan, I do not have too much to take hits from them at this point. But I do want to keep my Blossom as Death Fodder, because, yeah, just Death Fodder. I just decided to go into my Wormadam because I know it's just not going to be useful in the slightest. Like, I mean, when it's burned, it's just not good. It just sets up Stealth Rocks, and it can wall Dragon types and normal types, and that's about it. But actually, interestingly enough, even though it is physically defensive, it is going to be able to take a Scald. I played another battle where a Seismitoad served, so yeah, I'm able to take a Scald and get off a Toxic on a Seismitoad, so it actually was able to do something, even though I was kind of just sacking it for Death Fodder. And let me speed this up really quick here, but yeah, I'm just gonna end up taking that Scald, and he knocks off for some reason, I don't know why, just in case I switch, I guess. But I'm able to just stall him out for a little bit of toxic damage, which makes it so he's at 53%. And if my Eradicate had its Guts activated, I definitely could have come in and hit him with that Facade, so maybe earlier in the battle I should have gone for like a Facade or a Flame Wheel and not gone for the U-turn. But yeah, I just sent in Relicanth because it's basically useless at this point also, since he has the Primeape, which can basically just sweep my team with close combat if I let it, except for Seviper. But yeah, so Seismitoad dies, and since he has the Kangaskhan with Fake Out, I need to keep the number of Pokemon that I have around, which is why Relicanth, like, winning that matchup with Seismitoad was so crucial, because now he's forced to bring in Primeape, U-turn out into his Kangaskhan, and what I can do is I can bring in, I bring in my Eradicate this turn, and I double switch into Blossom on the Fake Out, because I do have Sucker Punch, but Fake Out goes before Sucker Punch. I'm pretty sure it has +2 priority, Sucker Punch has 1, so I use up my Death Fodder there, which is good. And then the next turn, I'm going to bring in Eradicate again, because, since he used up his Fake Out, and since I have the Sucker Punch, and I know I'm a lot faster, I can go for that to cancel out his Sucker Punch, which is very good. Eradicate is, like, Zangoose is kind of better as a normal type Facade user, but Eradicate gets Sucker Punch and U-turn, so which makes it kind of more useful. But because of my kind of Sucker Punch mind games with him, I'm able to come out of that matchup on top. So My kind of scenario I had before of having just Seviper and Primeape left is I was able to pull off basically because the last Pokemon is Primeape. I am certain he is Choice Scarf, so he has to lock himself into a move. And no matter what move he locks himself into, it doesn't matter because I have Seviper at a very good amount of health, so I can live the Stone Edge with like 7% and just take him out with that Scarf Sludge Bomb, which probably should be Sludge Wave, but you know, I don't really care. It's Seviper, man. It's freaking powerful, and the extra poison percentage comes in handy sometimes and can be really trollish. But yeah, that was that battle. This was my PU team beating the 3 new NUs, largely in part due to Seviper. So yeah, Seviper, man. People should use it. It's so good. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. As I mentioned earlier, my uploads are probably going to be a lot slower since it is the summer now, and I'm at home and I have less recording time. But yep, hope you enjoyed this battle. Please leave a comment, and I will see you all next time. Peace.